Of all the wonderful things that DaVinci Resolve does, there's one feature that drives me nuts. I'm talking about media management and saving your projects. By default, DaVinci Resolve will store all of the project libraries internally on your computer. The problem is, if something happens to your computer, you lose those projects. The solution would be to set an external drive as a new destination. The problem with the external drive is when you're done and you close this out, you have to save it, name the project. There's another problem with using the external drive. So let's say you've done all the work, you've saved it properly, you take that hard drive to another machine. You have to remember the exact name and spelling of the library that you selected. It doesn't show up as an option when you browse. It's not like in Final Cut or in Premiere Pro where you can see the library file and click on it and say, yes, open that. So I lost a lot of work, and this could happen to you. So here's my workaround. I use the default local disk storage. I use that because of the autosave. Any changes that I make, if there's a crash, everything's there. But then I'll export the project to a DRP file and save that on the external drive within the folder of the project that I'm working on. That way, if you take it to another machine, you can just double click that DRP file. It'll open up in Resolve. The media is there. If you have to relink, it takes a second just to say relink. You know where all of your information is. But there's another problem with doing it that way. When I take that to the next machine, any changes that I make with there are now saved on that machine's internal drive. So once I'm done, I have to remember to export again as a DRP so that when I take it back to the original machine, all the work that I did on the laptop is saved. This is one thing that I did like better about Final Cut Pro. You would store your library files in the external drive. Any changes that you made were stored there. You would take that drive to another machine, open it up, it picks up where you left off. Blackmagic Design is really good about updating their cameras, updating their programs. They do listen to people, so if you're hearing this, can we fix this? Can we make this easier? I've always just stored the work internally. And maybe this is something that's new to me. If you have a workaround, I'd love to hear it. Based on everything I'm seeing, remembering the exact name of your library file is a pain. It's not something that it should be. There should be an easy way to point to the project file and say, yes, load this in. So thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far, it means a lot to me. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Thank you so much. Take care.